mistake or some things that you did that some people do not like. Dragging a water. And the major dragging that is in Justice of Mohbad is called Arabu. People are saying things that is not truth about you, all because they want to bully you. A head be like monkey. Do you think your head look like a monkey for real? So why do you allow people's mind or way of doing things to make you to look like a monkey? The Bible says every human beings are beautifully and wonderfully made. If you are married, at least your husband saw you. If they said your head looked like a monkey, at least your husband still likes you. He sees your head look like a monkey and he still likes you. He put the rings on it. You have kids and some element coming online telling you that your head look like a monkey, and you want to go and commit suicide on that. Are you not stupid? So do not allow no vagabond to silence you, to put you to silence, all because of Arabu. Ìyá eléyìí màmá ẹ̀ ó ń ta pọ̀nmọ́ ní kíníkan nígbà tí màmá ẹ̀ ṣe kíníkan. I did tell you the stories. All these are fables. You don't give a shit about all those things. You don't allow all these things because all what they are saying is really untrue. So because they are giving a rabu and they are talking about you on TikTok and you think that you want to come and commit suicide, or because some people know that you have some things that you know and because they don't want you to come and disclose it, they want to bully you to silence and you allow yourself to be bullied to silence and you allow that to chase you out of justice for Mohbad, then you are a dumbass. Confirm dumbass that you are. That if you ever think that a human being like you we come online and talk. Just come and talk like this. And you go silent about it. I'm not saying that because the person abused you, you have to go and abuse the person back. It's a common sense. Sometimes silence is golden sometimes. But what I'm trying to say is that why will you allow people to give a rabu? Because they are giving a rabu about you. They are saying untrue story of you. Because they want you to feel ridiculed. They want you to be rejected. They want you to mess you up in the public. Those that knows you. Those that knows you know that you cannot do all those things. They are just badmouthing you, and you allow that badmouth to dwell on you, and you allow that to weigh you down. That shows that you are the most stupidest person on earth. If you think any human being that is like your mate, that they did not drag you, nobody forced you to come to justice for Mohbad, and you think any human being will come and tell you when to leave justice for Mohbad, and they will drag you, and you accept that dragging to become a bully, intimidation, and then you went silent, then you need to go and use your brain. Oh, Bossman is talking. Of course, I will come online as long as there is justice for Mohbad going on. Nobody can stop me from doing that. But I just chose to choose peace and to use a common sense and to be a better person, a bigger person, a more civilized person than to continue to be answering some nonchalant individuals injustice for Mohbad. Remember that we are diverse people that find ourselves into justice for Mohbad. We have Omalata, Omelipo, Agberu. Do you think that in the diaspora we don't have Agberu in diaspora? We have people that our monimoto dowa. They only have opportunities to come to get a visa. We have some people that pay our Malayan paso they want. So when Paso want to go and play in your UK, they have the opportunity to go to carry drum for Pasoma. And then because of that, they went to play for Pasoma and they decided not to come to Nigeria anymore. They just stayed back at Biruniwo. That's just the truth, part of it. So if you think that you don't have some people, so when you say some people in the UK, in the diaspora, act like Agberu, then you will know where they are coming from. They are just opportunity to be in the UK. They still have Agberu. That's why you will see some people still living in abroad and still acting like they're living in Mushin Losha. Just so Mohbad, where we're supposed to be talking and discussing on fact, on things of justice for Mohbad, sharing ideas, learning, we turn it into a charlatan marketplace where we just come here to abuse and insult each other. You see? So that is so I'm going to be touching bases, different things I'm going to be talking about here before I go straight to where I really want to talk about today. You know? So that is for those that felt being bullied out, they felt that they were being bullied to silence. Nobody can bully you to silence. So that is a piece of cake for you that felt that you're being bullied. And some of you that thought that, there's nothing going on in Justice for Mubad, I understand. Now, back to the basis. Justice for Mubad is divided as different people from different backgrounds. Àwọn alábílíàntì jù platform wa báyìí àwọn tó wá síbẹ̀ àwọn ló mọ̀wé jù and all that. Àwọn audience wọn àgbèrò ni wọn, but the fact is that we all came here seeking justice for Mohbad. Either you are learned, you are illiterate, you are a dropout, you are a distant, blah 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 blah. We have one goal, is that we want justice. Now, let's spin that. Now let me open another chapter. The next chapter is this. Now the kind of justice that we are now looking for Ottawa varies from the way of my own justice for Mohbad that I'm looking for might actually be totally different from the way you are saying it, that you want justice for Mohbad. It might be different from the way the father of the disease is seeking his justice for Mohbad. Now some people said that I'm not mentioning them, including me myself, I'm not mentioning them. Some people believe that the father of the disease is not seeking justice for Mohbad. Why some people said he is seeking for justice for Mohbad. Can you see that it varies? And some people, despite the fact of what the man has done, some people say that he is the father of the disease. Who else is going to be seeking justice than the father of the disease himself? Why some people say, Tibejo, this man is not seeking justice. All he wants is just want to become an entertainer. He just want to ride on the wings of the justice of his own son to get popularity. Can you see what I'm trying to talk about? I'm trying to balance the situation of things. That's why I said I'm only going to be talking to a class of people, not generally, and I'm not looking and seeking for crowd at all. So, the kind of justice that you are looking for, some people's justice is that they want to demean the girlfriend of Mohbad. Some people call her girlfriend of Mohbad. Some people see her the wife of Mohbad. Some people call her that it's just a baby mama of Mohbad. Can you see that? Those are three classified ways that I just mentioned all these things. The way people see things varies. So you cannot push your own way of saying things. You are saying 9 and I'm saying 6. What I am saying on my hand is different from what you are saying on my hand. From your hand. The way I'm closer to Aloba is totally different from you that you are just on a TikTok. You're only saying what you're saying on social media or what you hear. Those people that are very closer to Baba and whatever, they will have said some more things that you don't know. I'm not loving nobody. I'm just making common sense. If I'm closer to you, of course I will know a lot of things about you that people on the outside doesn't know about you. So when I start to talk about you, I should be able to write a lot of things down because I know, apart from outside, I know you from the inside. Some people don't know anything about Aloba. The topic for today is not about Aloba. I am just making comparison and I'm just speaking fact. And today is not, I am here to talk about the recent thing that's been going on, especially about the apology of Elekushi. But before going straight to that one, I just want us to cool our mind with some basic things that has been happening that we've not been looking into. And what are the things that is actually people are not really understanding that is causing too much of fight in justice for Mohbad because we have different versions. We have different versions. That you don't like how this guy sound. It is sound you get you bet it can't get you. Because of that, you just dislike the person. Does not mean that you should, because you don't like the way the person talks, does not mean that you should disseminate the information or the information the person is giving to you. I mean, the information the person is trying to bring out. Because you love a certain host does not mean that your host that you love is a God that cannot make a mistake. When people or your host make a mistake, correct them with love or in love. When it's necessary to be bashed, you can bash them in love, but not necessarily dragging it. For me, if you want to correct me, correct me. But be mature with your correction. Doesn't necessarily that you have to drag with it. If you drag me, if I think I have the tenacity to also do the same thing, I will. Fire for fire. God no go best. But to me, I believe when you go low, I go high. We're not in the same class, we're not in the same level. Justice for Mohbad is about seeking justice for a 27-year-old boy, not a chartered market where you talk and you talk. All what you do is only to shout and scream on social media and defend people. Defend things. All because you want people to know that you are a dedicated supporter of somebody. Your host or your favorite host is not a saint. It makes mistakes. So before you come out and say that Bossman shut up, I have told you that okay, so if you said that Bossman, you are part of the people that the way judges have said, yes, I agree. But I am not perfect. Maybe there are some things I have said. I said, okay, before you even come out to be telling me, I have said I agreed. And in this movement, one way or the other, until you that you have not even spoken ever at all in just for mobile, you are not exempted on this matter. Because why are you quiet? Why are you just a bench warmer? Just listening, you have not been in the box. Whereas you have the power, you have the tech, you have the skills or talent to come on the podium and change things and turn things that is going bad to straighten things up. But you choose to be quiet about it and you allow charlatan people to take over the realm of affairs of justice for Mohbad. Charlatans. You keeping quiet, you allow charlatans to take over the affair. You want justice. You think by you shouting and screaming, bringing around your lungs, it can just come out and give you that justice. That's what we came for. When charlatans are the one, you want to travel abroad, you want to travel to let me use a country, to UK. One of me bus conductor, the pilot is going to go out paying for it. Have you not signed your death warrant? Can a bus conductor fly a airplane? Can a bus conductor fly an airplane? Can they fly an airplane? It's a common sense. So he said, I don't want them to drag me. I don't want to be dragged. But there's a classic way that you can make things. You can spot, you can make the difference. You can make the difference. You can decide to become a host and allow and do things and then say, come on, don't come and do fracas here. This is a place where they do common sense. I am a justice seeker and I want justice for real. And you say it the way it is without abusing, without allowing constituting nuisance on your platform. When you keeping quiet, you are part of the people that is derailing justice for Mohbad because you have the will, you have the skill, you have the time, but you fail to make use of it to seek justice for Ilua. So when you are talking about, when you are pointing fingers at those people you see up there, and you say because you are silent, then you should know that all the other fingers that you used to do after you pointing, the other remaining finger is pointing back at you because you failed to use what you have to seek justice for that woman. your silence is nothing but failure. Because you silent, keeping quiet or keeping silent is not going to get you anywhere. Make use of your talent to seek justice that you want. So before you point fingers at some people, you also have to look at yourself. In fact, you have to bless the people that come on the podium that debate every day. What does you giving roses only? All what he does is just to give roses. What is that going to do? Don't you know sometimes the roses that you give, it has its good impact and bad impact? Don't you know that there are sometimes that the roses and lions that was given to host enter the hoses in brain like this? They want to be going and be looking for information for you. It's like, what can I tell to these people that will make them to throw more lions to me? And they will go and cook up lies so that you can throw more lions at them. Don't you know? Don't you know that the roses and the love that you throw back at this all because you don't want to go out to talk, but they want them to recognize that you are the highest gifter. You just be giving gifts. Or what also you throw a gift. You think next time, if I need money, I say, what can I say to these people? Let me give these people some babu, so that somebody, at least 2 people, will give me lion. You encourage those people in their spaces. For those in the diaspora, you encourage hosts to go and looking for stories that doesn't make anything, all because they want to entertain their guests. They will come out and cook that story to you people so that you can give them lions. You can give them money. It's a talk with common sense here, guys. This host is my favorite supporter. I like the way. No. But when your host does something wrong, did you check? Did you allow people to put the host on check? Don't you know that there are some things that your host can actually be doing that can actually be derailing the justice for Mohbad? So you don't know? In case you've not joined us in the beginning, because I guess I said this like 30 minutes ago, I've touched bases on different things, different aspects before we got to where we are today. So don't mind me the way I'm sounding low. I'm in my bed, I'm sipping my coffee, I'm realizing my eyes are shut, and I'm talking. I'm not looking at the screens. I don't know what you're typing. I'm just flowing. I just want to flow all what I've been taking away. So I chose to come out at this time because I want to talk to just a few set of people. I just want to rub mind with people that have the IQ, the acumen of reasoning, that we can look at and we can make a reflect on why the justice have got derailed to where it is today. And before you point finger at me, I have condemned myself already. Okay, I have condemned myself. Yes, Bossman is part of those people that derail justice. Oh yes, I have told you what I think I did. But if you ask me why I did that, I am already condemning myself. But we later realized that we were too forward. We shouldn't have said those things there. We should have waited and see what's going to happen, because nobody knew that we had that kind of stuff there before they turned everything to water. And I was saying something before I said something else called my line of thought. All of you that are in Nigeria that are seeking justice for Mohbad, you are in the base on land. And then the people in the overseas, in the diasporas, that are also seeking for justice for Mohbad. Don't forget that those on base and those in the diaspora that are actually seeking justice for Ilerioluwa, especially that we really want that justice so badly. Don't forget that you were not in the house when this happened. So when you are now seeking justice, outside are the ones seeking justice than the people that were in the inside or the family members of the deceased. Quote me, am I right or wrong? The people that are seeking justice for Mohbad, genuinely seeking justice are the outsiders, not the family members. Am I right or wrong? Do you agree with that? And now I'm going to look at the comment section now. Am I right? Do you agree with me on this? If what I've been saying so far, maybe you are just in the middle or you don't support that, do you agree with me that what I'm saying right now, that the people that are seeking justice for Mohbad, we have more of the outsiders that are seeking justice. They are even seeking justice than the people, the family members. Do you agree with that? Can you put that on the comment section if you think you agree with me on this? Because I want to start viewing the comment section now. So now. Exactly. So if you agree, so àwọn táwa ní home base, àwọn táwa ní diaspora, we have disadvantage. The disadvantage that we have is that we were not in the premises of when the incident happened. And those that were in the incident when the incident happened, they have more advantage over every other person. So the evidence is that you guys are looking for, you have to work harder before you seek that evidence. And those that were there, they don't want you to get the evidence. So the little that you get, you have to apply your common sense. You don't bring your weapon out of the public domain. When those people that does not want you to get that justice, they have everything in their disposal to destroy whatever you have. And they have better lawyer that will disseminate whatever you are bringing, including the police. So if you want to deal with some people like that, you have to use your common sense. You have to look for this. You have to what? You have to use common sense. It's not my first time I've been coming out to say that seeking justice for Mohbad is not on social media. But I get on to understand that some people do not get it. Some people believe that now, the little thing about you to sit that joy in the Logbe on social media. It was on this public domain and he will meet the people about Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, if I shock me, if I pop up, if that recording went from viral. The guy on the loan is the exhibit on his own. In Bonnie, I think I'm going to be about it. Some people, because they want to remain relevant, you want to use my weakness to keep me silent. Whatever I do as a justice seeker with another justice seeker, either male or female, doesn't have to be involved into justice for Mohbad. I'm sorry, let me derail a little bit. I told you I'm going to touch bases in different things. I'm not just going to talk about justice for Mohbad, but what I'm going to be talking about is all the involving thing that's been going on in justice for Mohbad. But what I want to talk about is, the main thing I want to talk about is about the Obelegushi himself and the apology that is being given to Obelegushi. That is the main one I want to talk about, but I just want to talk about a little common sense. You might not like the way I sound, but pardon me, that's just the way I want to do it. And that is why I don't want to come out in the morning, in the late morning, or in the middle noon. That I chose to come down in my own time here at this time because it's early morning. everybody's brain is still booting. I don't want the time where all the hosts will be coming at grammar where everybody wants to do fracas, and I don't want all that. I only want just a little bit, just little, if it's just a little bit time. I'm going to be talking to that, you're going to listen to me now. You can agree with what I'm saying, and you will understand what I'm trying to say here. So, sorry, I have forgotten my line of thought. Yeah, so let's quickly just switch to something in case if I literally remember what I was trying to say. Some people and hosts want to you want to use my weakness. Whatever I do in Justice for Mobile, inside Justice for Mobile, or with another fellow member of Justice for Mobile, does not matter you can't use that one, you can't use that to quantify me or who I am in Justice for Mobile. Justice for Mobile is totally different from my relationship with either a he or a she in Justice Movement. Okay, I might be a very good person or conversant, someone that a speaker of Justice for Mobile. So just because I had a little flirt, I had a little flirt or a little bit of as a man, you have to be a little bit flirt with another female justice seeker. Does that make me not to be a justice seeker? Because I decided as a mature man, I decided to toast a female in justice movement, and we both like ourselves. And we decided to, maybe I'm a married man. And then I saw another married woman. Even though it might not be good, but that is a personal thing that is supposed not to be in justice movement, that is supposed not to derail justice. Or because the enemy of that person, I want to use that weakness of the person to now drag the person into the justice movement thing. It's two different things. My relationship inside justice is totally different from we seeking for justice. If I had to be a player, and if I like, let me look at the name on the conversation here. If I like CEO, and I like Mr. Taiwo and Natural at different times, and I like them. So I don't want anyone to know that I like this. And I decided to befriend them. And maybe if I'm playing games, just like a playboy and all that, it is my own. It is the way. That's the way I want it. So that maybe and I got casted that Bossman is dating 3 or 4 people who he doesn't know about. All of that got to do with Justice for Mobile. That's what I'm seeking. My own personal relationship, because you just got the access to know that I am dating 3 different people here. And that become a scandal that you want to use to derail justice. And some enemy of that person I want to use that, Bossman, whoa, hey, your meta, you want to come. And then for decades, we are just going to be screaming about that one. Because the enemy of that person want to use that to derail, to keep that person to silence, to make other public to hate that person, and they want to condemn the person. Because I do not know why me dating people that I like someone in Justice for Mobile, even though if I'm a married man. It is my own prerogative if I want to do that. You don't tell me what to do. If I decide to marry like a fella, to date 50 women in Justice for Mobile, or be allowing anybody that go out of me what I'm doing is wrong. Because that's what I want. Those that have been, they like it. They love it like that. It is not. It is my own whatever. So that shouldn't be any story. To bring it into the movement of justice for Mobile. When we're supposed to be seeking justice for Mobile, we're not going to be talking about all these things to distract us from justice for Mobile. Then the enemy of that person that doesn't like me, we want to use the weakness of that as a bait to use that to keep me silent. Did you guys get what I'm saying? I'm just touching bases. I'm just trying to, I'm bringing out flaws on the way we've reacted, we make things. See, I keep telling you something. You can't be flying airplane, or you cannot be going or traveling with airplane and you allow Agbiru, a boy conductor. It's just like you bring in a professor to become your conductor, bus conductor, come and pariwo, shabe, or ujuelegba. They're not going to pronounce it right correctly for you because you brought the wrong people in a wrong position. Where you that you are brilliant, you are smart, you know how to do this, you know how to talk, you have a diction, you know how to naturally do things the right way. When you choose to be quiet and you allow the charlatans to take over the realm of affair of justice for Mohbad, and then you're not saying they've turned justice for Mohbad into marketplace, is because you don't use your own power, the talent, the given talent that was given to you to seek justice. You allow miscreants to take over the realm of affairs. You allow the miscreant to take realm of affairs. Because I'm very sure that either we like it or not, even though the learned people they are more in justice, but maybe the talented are more, but the learned people should learn how to maneuver on how to still balance situations to make sure that the talented that we have in here does not supersede the people that are learned. But because the learned are trying to hide themselves, I don't want to be dragged. I don't want to bully me. I don't want to carry my picture up there. They don't know anything about you. What do you think you are doing wrong that you think that people want to talk about? That will make people want to talk about you? Dragging. Do you know what 100% of dragging? Out of 100% of dragging, I want to drag you. And 80% of what they are saying in dragging is what? Arabu. If you don't give a shit about Arabu, you don't even, then you shouldn't whatever, except, and I told you that dragging is in two places. Is it that you did something wrong, they know something about it and they want to correct you. And don't forget that even though that correction, you did something wrong and what they're saying is actually correct, don't forget that at least 10% of what they're saying there will be exaggeration there too. And the exaggeration does not mean that whatever you did, they gave you a correct measure of what you did. They exaggerated it. So it's a little bit of fallacy in the statement. Do you get me? You get me? So all the dragging that they happen, either I did something wrong and they want to drag me for it. Once there's a little bit of exaggeration there, that means there's a little bit of fallacy in it. That doesn't mean that whatever they're saying about you is correct. 100%. Now back to the basis. Where I'm trying to drive at is about Bukky Jesse apologizing to Obelegushi. That's going to be the topic of the day. And that's the main topic of what I want to talk about. Why Bukky Jesse, the almighty Bukky, the queen of the Iron Lady of the Carburetor Republic, now apologizing to Obelegushi. You people do not know what is going on behind the closed door. To make Bukky to come out into the public amount and on the stream that she used to derail, to mess up Obelegushi. She was running on your whatever he says. And then people were going there, following him. Booking a say, do a debe, and he was giving them fabu. People love when you tell them lies. And bloggers knows what to do. Feed them with lies. You will see crowd. Try it. Let's do a little bit of experiment. Let somebody come up here. 2 people come up here and start dragging. You will see that the crowd that you will see here, over 500. People just love commotions. They love it when you are abusing themselves. That's when you see charlatans. I'm going to program one. I'm going to say, I'm going to be. Red Sea. Now, don't bleach. Almighty Bookie just say that thought out making 360 degrees, apologizing to all my language that is like, I can never thank you. I language you all in you want to Babaliano, you want to Bookie, you are there, Bookie is there, and you let it. You push me, you push me, because you know when people giving you all those energy of lies. Wookie, you say, Wookie. I have my own for soul and not to sing, but that one of Bookie JC. What you told you to move everybody doesn't know myself. I have to talk about it. The point that people turn Bookie to a goddess. That Iron Lady, the Iron Lady of the Carburetor Republic, the Gladiator, our Gladiator Emperor, Mrs. Emperor. Now most of the people were not crying and Bookie say do this, we should do this. You Bookie just go to jail and you are still eating there by your own house. What you be eating when she's in jail? Bookie is doing what I do on pay on more. Magba aya ni mo gba kò ṣọyàn aya yìí mo gba tí a bá pa justice yìí ẹ wò ẹ mi lórí. That is Bookie say for you. Have you guys taken a cut loss or a market where you follow Bookie? Why are you guys making 360 degrees when Bookie was falling and was doing stupid things? Did you try to correct her to put her back to order? Do you know how many things Bookie has done in this movement? All because you love somebody does not qualify you that you shouldn't correct the person when the person is doing something wrong. And then you say some people will now come out to come and put at that common. Because if Bookie you doubt, then you won't want to come for those people. And you are saying that at a point we have Justice Ika, we have the anti-justice that are from Wumi side, that we label as anti-justice. We have Justice Ika, we have what they call themselves that time. We have with Justice Ika. I don't know as justice. I don't know. I forgot how they called themselves that time. You know, they give them this kind of label. Anything that come out of the mouth of Bookie, confirm me. Why is Bookie apologizing now? Why is Bookie apologizing now? The first person to lambast Baba Mohbad is Bookie Jesse. The first person ever publicly lambast Baba Mohbad was Bookie Jesse. All because you want to take over the realm of affair of justice for Mohbad. She wants to be in charge. She started labeling people, profiling people, giving alabu to people. And then you have some charlatans in the audience rooting for her. Booking, he said, hey, Booking, he said, no Bookie, no justice. No Bookie, no justice. Yeah, then for one fabu, on for one fabu, but I beg, on be for one, or I don't want to know saying, or I take a Newton on one long baby and saying, long baby, and the don't lose, baby, and you want to, because you don't use your common sense. If you are just joining us today, you will not understand what I'm trying to talk about and what I'm talking about right here. Because before I started talking, I told you that what I want to talk about is about Bukky Jesse, but I have touched bases. I have condemned people, I have condemned myself in some areas because I am not saint. I'm not a saint at all. But I want to talk about Bukky Jesse and the apology that is making to Upper Legacy. Why? Because I am not saying Bukky is not a saint, but Bukky has committed a lot of blunders that we have to talk about. Because some people have seen Bukky as a goddess of justice. Bukky she gone so far that she was given Arabu, and she's talking, and the public do not use their common sense to say, because they love it when you lie to them. They love it when you lie to them. They'll give you money. They give you roses. And I also talked about how giving roses and giving gifts also it has its good side and bad side. Give reasonable roses. Gift is your prerogative. You are the rich person. We can't tell you how you want to spend your money. But when you want to spend your money wisely. Because it has a good side, it has a bad side. Especially bloggers that are in Nigeria. If you send a lion, you know how much that by the time they convert that money into Naira, do you know how much that money is in Nigeria? That's why you see a blogger coming live every day. They will just give you what you want to hear like this. You will just load them with lion. If I can get one lion on this one, let me give them 4 lambas so I can get 3 more lions in a day. So I can get 3 more lions in a day. They will not start giving you what you want to hear. They will frame it up like this. I'm going to package it for you. I'm going to for you. And then you, stupidly, Bukky say, hey, no Bukky, no justice. No Bukky, no justice. Do you know how many times Bukky say I said, nothing can take me away from my love. Because you think Bukky say she's still breathing. And we still have some stupid ass charlatan audience that were there when she was saying all that, and then they could not even say anything about it now. Especially now that she's making a U-turn, begging about legacy, that is your enemy. Because Bukky made to be your enemy because of all some of the stories that she brought out to you people. And that is why I'm going back to some of the learned people that are silent, that allow people like Bukky to say to become or to get on the realm of affairs of this justice movement. You silent watchers, listeners, silent watchers and the gators, you cause and delay. Every one of us can pass. That is why like I always say this. But I know one day, you say truth, you don't want to talk about it. Every one of us there. Including me, Bossman, that I'm talking. But Bukky just say you don't put you. Bukky just say Tarabu, Baya in this justice movement. People are there, and you allow Bukky to ruin people's life. I want to know only hedge on them. It one year agbára tó lè dé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ òun àni ọba Ẹlẹ́gùṣì. Yẹn ló wá fi agbára àrùn ẹ̀ sìn. So you Bukky Jesse, So you have anything in you. Go, oh, they stoop so low. Because I thought you were bigger than a little by leg. You bookie. How much is it? So you can stoop so low to come and start rubber buying, begging a legushi. I thought you were saying I can go on and on and on and start playing all your old videos. Don't keep away. Oh, we are not a cut. I sure and pepe and legushi in that here. So you can baby. So you can baby. Because you want to come to Nigeria, most of them go, oh, we are Nigeria. But I swear to God, to buy what's in Nigeria and buy it. I want to buy beer. I'm on 500. To my beer, no apart from a negotiation. To my beer, I'm on 500. Because what if you Jawaya Kelly? So we saw the lapses of how PTGC was actually going, and some of them kept quiet because you don't want people to drag you. You chose to be silent over you speaking the truth to power. By standing by the truth, fighting for the truth, and speaking the way it's supposed to be, you chose to be silent and allow charlatans, primary school dropouts, to take over the realm of affair of this social movement. And now the brilliant ones, the people that are brilliant, are now the silent watchers, the gifters. Can you see that we all have a long way to go in this justice movement? When the people that are learned chose to sit down and allow Omalata to be the one talking. And now the man saw you and the man saw don't pal. Hey, yeah, and like to see Baba Liam. Go and check them very well. They are nothing but charlatans. Because there's a way you're going to talk and you're going to be quiet and they're going to make you speak and you make sense. Then you screaming and turning justice from a mobile to a marketplace. A lot of millions of people are interested in justice. They want to listen. But each time they come there like this, Ijaleni, Jalala, people that are interested, all move and walk in them. Because you do not make with the market of the justice movement, we turn it into fracas. Who brought justice into fracas? It's not Bookie. Please, what does justice movement got to you bringing people's picture out there and that start giving a rabu on them? Because you want to bully them to silence. What does that guy say? I want to make picture of it. I say I want to look at Mobad. Say I want to look at Mobad. But so when we say that common sense is not common, it's given. You make good use of it. There are some people that their common sense is attached to the brain. But until you tap it, until you make good use of it, you will not know how to contact it. And some people that they have common sense, their common sense is attached to their side of the anus. It's now when they want to shit like this, that is when their brain will start functioning. Do your own things differently. Be real. You can't seek justice in injustice. Elle marry come and fall out. I come and share. I come and budget. Kí ẹ̀yin tẹ̀lé mú pé nǹkan tí yìí tó ní yìí ṣe kò dáa. We can debate without abusing one another. And then we can debate to disagree. Making a debate does not mean you should be cussing me out or you should be disrespecting me. Yes, I want justice for mobile. But you can, I might be wrong in my point. But if I know how to, in my ideology, but if I know how to package my words, and I'm speaking out some things that I will use my debate to beat you hands down. But because you do not know how to package your stuff very well, that is why it's making it to look like you are failing you are failing on the battle. But if you know how to package your words well to the audience that are listening to you, they're going to be the one to vote for you. That doesn't mean that you are losing. You will fight. You package your words. Your words. See, everything is about competition in life. Even if you want to do businesses and all stuff like that, you cannot just start a business and you just go and get your building of your business in a small unit. Oh, advertise it. Who wants to know that you are doing business? Nobody. Until you put your product out there to people, when people will see, you market it, you make it. You package it well. You do everything that people that will want to be coming to your place to do well, even your product is not even the best, but because of the way you package it well. And what you mean? Maybe some people say that Emirates is the best airline. Why? Maybe because of the way the hostesses attend to customers. Maybe because of the food they eat there. The way they smile at people coming in, the way they welcome passengers. All those things count when you want to package things. Resources, you want to package yourself to them. Whereas, are you want to tell me that Emirates is the best airline? No. But you have to sell the product to your people. What you're selling is the thing that you have to sell. You have to promote it to your people. Why do we have to be debating and be fighting and cussing ourselves out? Because I did not your ideology. I did not follow your ideology. And because what I am arguing about, you do not like it, and the next, and then the whole thing will not come to marketplaces, and then people that are actually trying to listen to pick up some point. Do you think that we don't have government listening to what we are talking about on social media? Do you think we don't have some international bodies? I told you there was a time that we know. Do you know how many international bodies that was interested that left? All because fracas me. Once you know I agree with my whatever I say, now, still on the point of Bukky Jesse apologizing to the Obelegushi. Bukky Jesse is an almighty. And number one, the justice movement, Bukky, and we wanted there. Timmy back by justice ye for me. Coming boom law. Tim back by boom back show you. That's Bukky Jesse for you people. A few moments later, you saw Bukky Jesse laying down, prostrating to Obelegushi. About Ejalo, what I've said, I'll bully you. Ìgbà ìmọ̀ ni o. Bàbá Bọ̀bájì, lápòrí yìí gbálẹ̀ o. Ọba Lẹ́gùṣì lèmi tẹ̀lé sí o. Lẹ́gùṣì o, ṣàánú mi o. Bàbá Bọ̀bájì ló sọ mí débẹ̀ o. Ṣé bàbá Bọ̀bájì ló ní kí ló máa sọ gbogbo tó sọ? Gbogbo kú ní tó sọ. Wọ́n lè ti sọ fún gbogbo bí tó bú Lẹ́gùṣì dé lọ fẹ́ nu ara ẹ báyìí. Go and retract what you said. But must we wait to this point, every one of us here, before we start saying things? Must we wait to this point? And some of us here that are silent watchers, you have more gifts than some of us that are the main actor of Justice for Mohbad. But you choose to be quiet because you are scared of being bullied. I understand. A lot of people are scared of being bullied. But can't you just speak your own truth to power? Must you be silent in your way of telling things? This is 2025, and it's about to end right here. In a few days ago, we're going to be in 2026. Justice is not coming. Justice is not coming. How would you want justice to come when you have the wrong people in the wrong affairs of Justice for Mohbad? And you that have links, you know what the right thing to say, you know how to, put things together. You're learned. You're supposed to be talking and advocating for justice. justice for this 27-year-old, but on what you believe, but you choose to be quiet about it. You choose to be quiet about it. And you are waiting for the wrong people to detect what we millions are looking for. In almost àárín ẹ̀kọ́ mú ó wá jẹ́ Bukky Jesse yìí ló fẹ́ máa direct nǹkan tí a fẹ́ ṣe fún wa. Ẹ tó rí gbogbo wa ti bù Bukky Jesse Bukky. And that's just the way it is. And I am not here to talk down Bukky in the kind of way that you guys are thinking of, I am talking about it because of the way people put all their might and Bukky the Magbomodewe, and because she was boasting, she was saying this, and she was doing whatever, and then what time was see Igbo. So you're saying what happened to Comrade Moses? Nothing happened to Moses. Nothing happened to him. But when today, I'm not here to talk about Comrade Moses. I'm here to talk about what I've been talking about since morning. Like I said, if you have not joined me since morning, in the morning, I mean, when I start this program, you will not understand. You will just think that I'm only here to talk about Bukky Jesse. Yes, the topic for today is about Bukky Jesse, but I have laid some foundation. I have condemned those that need to condemn. I've condemned myself, and I've talked about some other things as I've laid foundation. But if you just joining us here, and you only heard me talking about Bukky Jesse, and you're a lover of Bukky Jesse, and you felt offended with what I have said, then I'm sorry for you. Then you need to go and listen to the beginning of it. Maybe you came late. Like, I don't know what you want me to do about that. Alright? So, but if you've been here in the morning, then you understand what I'm talking about. But if you are just joining us here, then you might let whatever I'm talking about to get into you. Don't get into your feelings. Let's talk about fact and reality here. That is why I said I don't need crowd. Don't be biased. Don't be whatever. Let's talk about fact. I am not a saint. Yes. You are not a saint. Yes. But who has done the most? It is Bukky. And that is why I want to talk about it. Mr. King, to recap, I've said a lot of things. You just come and joining us there. I've said a lot of things. I don't know if some bloggers are recording. I don't know. But I only want to make sense. I just want to talk to some people that are very sensible, not crowd. Let's talk about common sense. Let's reflect on what happened in the past and how we got where we are today. We're just talking about our individuals, the individuals, and we talk about different things. I've talked about a lot of things. I was just touching bases. I've criticized those to be criticized. I join myself in the criticism. I criticize myself. Before you say, you too, Bossman, you too, Bossman. Before you condemn me, I've condemned myself. What about that? Well, if you want to ask questions, yes, you can ask questions. You can really ask questions. But I didn't, it's supposed to be a monologue for me. Like I said, I didn't plan to come online today. I was just on my bed. I was just in my bed. I was just reasoning. I was just, I was fighting, talking to myself. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go on live and it's been a long time I've been on live. Let me just talk about mobile thing. And I decided to come online to talk. I wasn't expecting 70 people. I was only expecting just 10 because of the way I want to talk. I want to talk slowly. That's the way I'm talking. I don't want it to be rowdy. I don't want people to think that I am coming for their loved ones. But I am just here to say the truth and speak truth to power, and touch bases. on whatever comes to my mind because there are a lot of things in one touch space. So if you want to ask questions, feel free to ask questions. In case if you're asking questions, I'm Mobajen Kokon in the sense that when I am doing shows, I don't look at the screen. And just once in a while, maybe once in 10 minutes or once in 30 minutes that I look at the screen and whatever I see is there, that's what I talk about. Yet in this special about Comrade Moses. All of you want to talk about Comrade Moses. Comrade Moses is fine. Did he tell you that something is wrong with him? Did he tell you that something is wrong with him? Yeti Day Special. What is wrong with it about? What is it about Comrade Moses? If you want to ask us, you can come up there. Okay, I will try to let you come up there. Anyway, number one. Okay, I will just say something. Okay, but just so that you are trying to derail me from what I'm talking about. We're not here to talk about Moses or whatever. And since you want to talk about money stuff, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Alright? But I don't know when they said oh, sorry. So I do not know. I don't know why you were talking about money. Who is talking about money? And who is asking of money? So when you're talking about the money thing, I don't know where you heard that from. I still don't understand that. Oh, you heard that we have sued him. That is not true. Who said that we should come with Moses? Can you bring the evidence out that we sued him? Nobody sued nobody. Who said we sued him? Say people, including myself, okay, including myself, when us bring stuff to talk about stuff on Justice for Mobad, let's try and use our own common sense to assimilate and get some fact before we start digesting things that you heard from the bloggers of Justice for Mobad. Most of the things you heard from the host, including myself. Now I want to put myself in the equation so it's not going to look like I am trying to badmouth things. Like I said, I am not here to come for anybody. I'm just speaking my own truth. I'm putting myself into it as well so that I'm going to be part of it. Most of the things you heard from bloggers might not be true. So you have to do your own due diligence to filter some sensible things, information from what the blogger or whatever that is sending it out. Do your own due diligence to get the fact out there until you start believing it. Do you feel me? You do not, because somebody came and turned up a live and started saying this and this and that does not mean whatever. There's nobody sued Comrade Moses. I do not know how you guys get to hear that and who told you that Comrade Moses was sued or blah 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 blah. I am not saying whatever you are saying is not true, but nobody sued Comrade Moses. That word sue is not correct. It is not correct. So, no king as God. Did you understand that part? The word sowing. You're this special. You like to fight things there. You will drag me away from where I want to go. Yeah, come up. I will honor you. But even as much that if I don't want to talk about something, if we are going to accept, let's be matured with it, I will let you come up. It's not a request. But yeah. But in as much you allow that, if you're okay with it, yeah. No. There was no petition on Comrade Moses either. So people are missing. So sometimes people want to. Sometimes when bloggers hear some things, the way we put things, when you change it from the context that it is, then it becomes a wrong information. Then it becomes a lie because you kept on using the wrong terminology on it. There was no suing and there was no petition. There's no petition. You keep using the wrong words. When you use the wrong word, means that the total information is zero. Okay. Anyway, it is special. It is special. Use the right words. Okay, you want me to use the right word. I am not the one who brought the matter. You are the one that said you want to talk about. You kept on using the wrong word. So how do you want me to use the right word? So I don't know what you want me to talk about. But that whatever you're talking about, it is not what I am here to talk about. If Moses want to talk about it, let him talk about it. Okay? So I don't think I am in the right place to talk about it. If you want to talk about it in the public, in the public domain, let him do that. About the letter or no letter, that was whatever is about accountability. How it got to the media, to this point, I don't know about that. Definitely not from me, not from anyone that I know. So that's what I don't know. So I was shocked when I saw it, just like the way you saw it. Just like the way you people saw it, I shocked. And that's just the honest truth. So if you want to talk about it, let him talk about it. That is not the topic for today. We were just here to deliberate, to talk about some other things. I understand that you really want to talk about that, and if people are interested in that part, I understand. Oh my goodness. He did not embezzle anything. Okay? I don't want to talk. I don't know why. When we say someone should do, we say sometimes when you are asking Baba Mobad to do accountability and then he says no, does not mean that he has embezzled anything yet. Okay, just do accountability for what you have done. That's what we're asking Baba Mobad. Does not mean that he has embezzled anything and all stuff like that. So do you doing accountability does not mean that you embezzled? It's just for you to just show accountability or whatever. It doesn't mean anything. So if you keep using the wrong word on some certain things, it makes it to look somehow. That means the whole context is really messed up. And that is why we are poisoning people's mind in the way, in the kind of information that we disseminate to people in terms of justice for mobile, because people keep using the wrong words, wrong sentence on certain things, and once you use those words, it changes the context of the information that you're passing around to people. Is that what you are? And from Comet, I don't understand that. Yeti special. Is that what you are from? I don't understand. Can you rewrite what you just stated here? I never said he embezzled anything here today. You're the one that came up with the embezzlement. I never said he embezzled anything. I never said that. The thing about justice for mobile is that Once you hear something, you want to dip on into people's mouth. Sometimes you need to respect, and people say they don't want to talk about some things, and that is why I was like, you know what? If people do not understand or they are not moving in the same line of truth, I don't want to stress myself talking and repeating myself over and over on things that people will not understand. Respect people's privacy, number one. If you don't want to talk about something, respect that. I just told you that whatever you are saying, whoever gave you the illusion that it was a petition or a suing or whatever, litigation or something, that is not true. That is not true at all. And I'm not saying all this because I'm trying to yab you. I'm just talking in general. It is something, you're my favorite. I like you when you talk. I like to listen to you. And like you when you stand, when you say something, you Yeti special. When you say something is wrong as a woman, you stand, you stood by it, and you fought greatly. So I do respect you on that. But sometimes I'm talking generally now. People need to learn to, when people doesn't really want to talk about some things, there should be a reason why they don't want to talk about it. And that's just the way it is. So, but there was no suing, there was no petition at all. Okay, it's not a petition, not suing, and except if he want to talk about it, let him come talk about it. It's a free thing, all right. And how the thing came out on social media, I don't know. It was sent to me, and I was like, and I read it, and I said, what? So I don't know. So, but we shall get there. So that's just the way it is. I saw it how many days ago? It was sent to me 2 days ago. It was sent to me 2 days ago. I sleep, but I didn't see it. I saw it in the middle of the night. And I was like, what? Then I went to some bloggers that posted it, and I went to see that a lot of people were tagged. I guess they tagged me too, but I didn't see it. But it was somebody that screenshot it and sent it to me. So that's just the way it is. Just give me a second. Let me excuse myself. Let me go on a musical break. So alright, sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom to go pee. That's what I went to do. Yeah, so I quickly turned it into the musical break, so I had to go use myself. Yeah, so respectfully, I think I was able to um, um, give Yetunde special Yetunde, to answer you the way that I feel. Alright. There was no petition written. I want us to know that, right? It's not a petition, and it is not. That was a point of correction. It wasn't a petition. It wasn't. What's it called again? Suing. Nobody sued anyone. And as for now, there's no level of embezzlement. Okay, so those are the wrong terminology on that part. Okay, so let's move. Why was Moses arrested? Oh my goodness. Where are you guys getting all those things from? Can you see that people just come up with a fictitious analogy or reasoning? And say, did you see anywhere or any documentation where they said Carmen Moses was arrested? Arrested. Can you please, if you have the place where the person you just mentioned said that he was arrested, can you show it to me? Yeah, when he said he was arrested. Arrested? How? So, that Comet Moses was arrested. You can play it if he said it. No, I won't go by what he just said. I want to hear where he said that if you have it, you can play it. I will not go by what people say. It's going to be a third party. So if you have it where he said it, you can play that when he said that. Because when you're talking from a third party, that doesn't mean that what you heard from the third party is correct. Okay, so if you have a recording. You see, someone said that he never said that. You see, so that's just the way it is. So let us be factual with what we are saying. Don't let us add sugar into it. So there was no police invitation on anything. Police didn't invite anybody. What are you? Oh, is it the person, the host that said that? Well, if they should bring out evidence of where the invitation, at least if police want to invite you, they will give you an invitation. They should bring it all out. As I keep telling you that you need to be very careful with what is listed out there. Alright? Yes. There was no petition, there was no swing. Alright? And there was no invitation to the police for all that. What you guys are I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't want to talk about it, but because I don't want to look like I am rude to some of my audience, and I don't want to look like I'm also ignoring. It's a thing that I don't want to talk about. I am shocked, like you guys say, the way you saw it, I saw it too. Alright? And I know that there was nothing like showing, there was nothing like about invitation, and there's no petition. Those things are not true. Thank you, Mr. Daps. Yeah. So, yeah. So I don't know. I never said that. I don't know about whatever. So, and somebody said about money. I don't. Anyway. So I have the document that you guys saw too. And does it say that he was arrested? Does it say that he was invited to the police? Does the document that you guys are talking about now, does it say that it's a petition or it's an invitation to the police? See, please, sometimes, the way we do things, information is power. Information is power. Let's say things the way it is. When you keep adding sugar coating and all that and exaggerating stuff, it becomes poisons. It's become disinformation. Okay, because the stuff you bring out there to people, if you do not package it well and you do not say it the right way you're supposed to say it, then it has become useless. Because in whatever document you saw, I don't think there's anything, because I saw it. There's something where they said it was a petition, or there's not something that said it was a sue. It did not say anything about court. Did you say anything about court or whatever right there? No. Did you say anything about embezzlement there? No. There's nothing like that there. There's nothing. Were you aware of the letter to Moses? Ololade, who are you? Who are you, Mr. Ololade? You guys have successfully derailed me from the nice conversation that I came up here to talk about to something. You see that you audience, sometimes you have the power to just think things because of what you want to hear. You want to change the program to what you want to hear. And this world doesn't involve around you alone. Before you joined, we've been having a great time, and because you are interested, you just want to hear about it. That's why I'm also taking my time, because I'm trying to balance the situation. I had to stop whatever I was saying. The audience that was probably enjoying what I was talking about, or they are reflecting on what I was talking about, or they are saying the truth of what I was talking about. You now want to use your own personal, selfish, whatever, what you want to hear to stop me from continuing to speak, to say what I was saying to the audience, to let me or to force me to talk about what you want to hear. So you are interested in the accountability issue. Anyway, Mr. Olade, because of you being polite in the way you disseminate your information on the comment section, I understand that you are interested in the accountability thing. Alright? But those that wrote those whatever according to what you said, let them come out. If they think that the whatever is not yet meant, they will come out and they will make it public. Alright? So I don't think Bossman, is in the right place to discuss about that. Try to understand my own point of view as well. Are you planning to arrest Comrade Moses? Yes or no? Please. I don't know how you want me to answer that question. If I tell you that I don't know, it will look like Bossman, whatever. If he thinks that if he has done something wrong, anyone that has done something wrong and to warrant him to be arrested or picked, yeah, of course. If he has not warranted all that, then that's not necessarily to make any arrest. So when you were asking me this the kind of question you're asking me, you're asking me a direct question, yes or no, and I cannot give you an answer to all those things, because you can only arrest those that are guilty, that have done something wrong that warranted to be you for them to be arrested. Okay? So, yeah, I'm only answering because Mr. Lolade, so there is the possibility of him to be arrested. You're trying to divine it in my mouth. Let me even check if your whatever is a real account or a fake account. I'm not sure. I just don't want to talk about what you're talking about. I have been kind enough. I've been being, I have been a little bit of trying to balance the equation to answer you. I don't want to look like I'm actually ignoring whatever you guys are putting down there. But at the same time, does not mean that you need to be when you continue to beep or trying to divert us from our topic for today, then that's when it's now become that okay, you are passing the boundary. Okay, I don't want to fight with no one. I am a journalist. Oh, you are a journalist. So is this your fake account? Because if you are truly a journalist, where have you been all this time when we've been talking second doses for movement? Because I've never heard of Ololade being a journalist. Where there was crucial places where we needed a journalist to take over this movement of just a movement. Where were you? Why is it that it is Until when situation go wrong, that is when you journalists want to poke nose into things when things go bad. Where were you when your professionalism, your specialty is actually needed? But now you are not interested in some other things of justice from but you want to talk about the bad part of it is what you are interested in. Mr. Olorati. Mr. Olorati, why? Mr. Oladele, not Olorati, sorry. I've been following the investigation process of the investigation process of the anyway. I can answer all those questions you are answering me, alright? And I'll be honestly tell you that I am surprised, just like the way you guys saw it online. I also saw it. It was sent to me a couple of days back. I was shocked to see it online, just like you. So if you ask me, now who me I go come ask now? Now who I go ask? So I do not know where you saw arrest. I don't know where you are seeing that whatever there. Alright? The person that you guys claimed he came to do or talk there. I do not know where he heard or what he said. If it is truly that it is coming that came to tell me all what he said there, at least let come and use Zoma to say it. So that we know that okay, he's one that came and not from a third party. So you do not know if the person that came to talk, whatever he's saying, is the truth. He only came to give you what the person talk about. Alright? So you can hold on to what comes out from a third party, and then although if the third party claimed that it was told by the other person and other party and all stuff like that. But I don't want to talk about it. I am shocked, just like the way you saw it, I saw it online. And I have not talked about any arrests. You didn't hear that from me. I just hearing from you that I want to make arrests. Oh, Moses confirmed he was sent money from you directly. I didn't send money to Comrade Moses directly. And I'm not, that's going to be my last time of me answering you, Mr. Oladele. I've told you, but you have derailed the process of this thing. Alright? I am intentionally responding to you because I do not want to be rude and I want to make sure that I treat you fairly. And because of you being matured with your writing, you're not being rude with it. That is why I'm also giving you the progress of me responding to you. Trust me, if I don't want to talk about something, nobody, even in just a moment, can force me to say something else. I am intentionally responding to you because you've been good enough. At least I'll have to give you a pass mark for being matured with the way you're writing. And you, what's not concerned, where I'm not cross at is that you said you are a journalist. Where have you been? I've not heard of Oladele all this while. How come it is not on this matter that you're not interested in? And number two, why is it that it is now on this case of UAG and that you're not interested? Are you talking on behalf of Comrade or you are against Comrade that you are so interested in finding out whatever happened or whatever document that you can have access to? Did you hear from me that he was, or is it the one that said that he was arrested, or is it the host that came out to tell you people that he was arrested, or he was petitioned, or he was sued? Whoever told you that is the person at the host or anything, he's lying to you. I keep telling you, it's not everything you hear on social media that you have to believe. And that is not true. That is not true, my people. And I'm interested in the getting of the right news to the general. Please try to get the denied news on Justice for Mobile first, then before you talk about this one. Because there's a lot of right news that you're supposed to be. We are actually brainstorming about our failures and what we failed to do in Justice for Mobile. That's what we've been talking about. That we failed to do the right thing. We are doing the wrong thing when we're supposed to be doing some other things. There are some other crucial things that we're supposed to put our minds on, but we are going to be chasing something that we're supposed to do. Alright? And that is it. And that is it. So, and me responding to you, I understand that people can be under a comment, can be under a page answering questions, or somebody can influence somebody to be answering questions, and then the person can actually be on a fake account answering questions. So me answering you doesn't mean that I'm falling into your trap. I am just trying to be a good citizen by responding to you. I'm trying to be a little bit diplomatic in my approach, and then making sure that I do not offend you. And I try to balance my equation. Like, it's been 40 minutes now that I've pegged whatever I was talking about to address to you, and it is special. It's in special on this issue of commit Moses, because the topic for today is not about commit Moses. It's not about the accountability. It's not about the money or arrest or suing. We're just talking about something different. But you brought it up, and I just want to make sure that I want to make sure that you guys feel included in this conversation. As an audience, I have to just peg or stop whatever I was talking about to respond to you. I appreciate the fact that you are interested in accountability. Yes. And if everything we do, yes, there should be accountability. I understand. I can decide to ignore your comment as well. You know? Yeah. Mr. Ola Dele. So interested in getting to share the new good news, the ordained news. Okay, that is good. So now it's making me to look like even you calling yourself a journalist has implicated someone. That means you are the person that I thought was not. Okay, so if you were to be journalist, you were nowhere to all this far. How come on this case of accountability, your name exempt from nowhere, and you call yourself being a journalist? Where have you been? The likes of you, where have you been when all things are going bad in just some over? When we need the right journalist to put the right thing out there, to put the right news out there, you guys were nowhere to be found. Now you suddenly just erupted from nowhere, and you're interested in Moses' matter. Uh-uh. We go school now, Mr. Olade. We went to school. So me responding to you, you should know that I am just playing along with you. I'm dancing along around with you as well. So that is it. And then you calling yourself that journalist, I have known where that thing come from. I have known where that come from. I first checked again to see if your account is a fake account, and understand. Okay, you suddenly just came out, and then you are interested in come with Moses, and then Oladele, the name Oladele and the account is nowhere to be found in just so mobile. Well, of course, I am not saying that account for the first time. And the next thing you say you are a journalist. So you are a journalist in Just Mobile, and you know who Commit Moses is, and you suddenly want to be interested in the accountability of Commit Moses, the investigation. Oh, really? Wow, that is good. That is good. That is good. But with what you just said, I have picked my answer from what you typed there of you becoming a journalist, that you are a journalist and you suddenly just want to be, you pick interest in the area of Comrade Moses, and then you were asking about the arrest. Mr. Ladley, sorry if I tell you that I already know who you are. I, Bossman, know who you are already. So I was also dancing along because I want you to give me what I want to hear from you, and you have given me what I want to hear. So I already know your identity already. Thank you very much, Mr. Ladley, by playing to my hands. Thank you very much. All right. Did they send you to me? I think Oladele is David Mose in disguise. mm. Oh, Moses confirmed you took over his role. Wow. So, you are Mr. Ladele. If Moses confirmed that I took over his role, does that mean that you are also in speaking terms with coming Moses? So all what we are coming to say here, so Moses is the one that uses his mouth to say to you. So that means that you, Mr. Adele, you were the one that was the host that came to give those wrong information out to the public that Moses spoke to. Listeners, I'm about gay or you. And follow this Mr. Oladele very well. All right, so let us just pause right there. But I know that the intellectual people that are here will be able to deduce what is going on here. So it seems Mr. Ladley knows Commit Moses very well and they are in good terms. So, and then that Mr. Ladley confirmed that he is a journalist. And he said Moses confirmed that I took over his role. How can Bossman take over his role? I am not based in Nigeria. So, like I said, if truly Comrades told you that, that's another force. I am bearing with you. That is why I am responding to you. That's why I'm responding to you. I am responding to you because I want you to give me more information, and I'm getting more information from you. All right, that you are in talking terms with Comrade Moses, so you confirm that it was Comrade Moses that told you that, and I've given you a response that how can someone take over someone's role? I am not based in Nigeria. I am based in overseas. I was in Nigeria because I came to Nigeria shortly. Okay, so but he said if he told you that I take over his role, let him come out and say that. Until he comes out to say that, I want to hear it from him. Leo took over from Comrade Musa. Okay. Leo took over from Comrade Moses. Who is Leo? In Solatele. First, who is Leo? And what is the role of Comrade Moses that Leo wants to take over? And what has Comrade Moses done wrong that will make Leo to take over his role? Because all what you are talking about, you need to know that you are actually talking to an intelligent person, that whatever you say, I will respond back to you. So you said in your words, and I quote, that Leo, he first said, you accuse of Bossman taking over Comrade rule. I revert, I said, how can I take over Comrade rule because I'm not based in Nigeria? Comrade is based in Nigeria. So which role is Comrade playing that Bossman is going to be taking over his role when I'm not situated in Nigeria? Then suddenly you said, Leo took over. And I said, who is Leo? Who is Leo? And to cap it, I said, if Leo took over from Comrade, what was the role of Comrade? And what is the role of Leo that he called Leo? What has the Comrade done wrong? If truly it has a role that he is playing, what has it done wrong that we now warranted another person to take over his role? You're talking with people with common sense. We're actually talking about common sense today, where we have to make our brain work. Okay, you make use of your brain. You ask questions as a journalist. You're a journalist, so you don't want to be defeated in your own field, your own very field, according to your journalist that you claim you are. So, as a journalist that you are, you need to show the professionalism of a journalism, because it will be so sad if you've been beaten by a bossman that is not even a journalist. Because even right here, you are implicating yourself the more. That is why I am asking you for the clarification. You can ask me for a clarification when you're already in conversation. You put it there, and the whole thousands of people are saying that you are in communication with Comrade Moses. So, since you are in a communication with Comrade Moses, and he told you about one Leo, that Leo is this, Leo took over his place, which role was Comrade doing before? And what role is Leo doing to take over for Comrade? So all these kind of games and tactics that you are doing, I'm the king of tactics. So if you want to come with all this, you have to come collected, come prepared, because I'm not a soft person that you just want to come and get word from. If you are a real professional journalist, you have to come collected. So one thing I'm going to tell you today, one thing I'm able to deduce from what happened is that, number one, you are in communication with Comrade Moses. Is either Comrade Moses told you lies, or you are Comrade Moses in disguise, or you are the person that Comrade Moses told to come and propagate lies to the public, or you are the host that granted whatever for Comrade Moses. Those are the things I wanted to deduce from you today. And to crown it up, you said you are a journalist. Bingo. That's just the way it is. No, you didn't invite me. I was also playing along because I wanted to know more about him, and I've actually known. So sorry, everyone. Sorry, my audience. If you think I've been invited, I'm sorry. I was just a little bit. Yes, I was invited, but it was intentional. Okay, and at the same time, I was trying to be a little bit to balance the equation by answering this person, and I was just dancing along with this person just to know where this arrow is coming from. All right. So I think, and with a little, with a little attention that I gave to Mr. Olade, I think I've known where the person who's behind the keypad. I already know who the person is. so, so don't worry, don't worry. So you said you only doing this for clarification. Clarification. So the thing is that, so sorry everyone, I apologize. Okay, just let me give a little bit of attention to Mr. Olatide. So if Comrade Moses told you that, and you were actually seeking for clarification from me, you can come up into the box if you are so sure of yourself, Mr. Olatide. I've sent you a request. You can come up into the box. Let's dialogue. So I don't want you to keep typing here. Let us hear your voice. Mr. Oladele, can you come up here? It seems you have a lot of information from Conway. He has diverted some information to you that you were accusing those you're supposed not to accuse, and it seems you want to know for more clarity. I will respond to you if you come up here and to converse with me on this topic today. Anyway, so that is why I was playing along with Mr. Ladley. I just wanted to get fast from him, and I've gotten enough from him already. So to satisfy my curiosity and people that are also listening that might actually not understand what is really going on, that is why I've invited Mr. Ladley to come up here so that we can hear from him. Because it seems people are not even interested in this matter, but because I just want to satisfy him, and I also want to show to people that I know what I'm doing. That's why I've actually sent an invite to Mr. Ladidi, and Mr. Ladidi cannot come up here. And Mr. Ladidi is a journalist, a confirmed journalist that was asking questions pertaining to Comrade Moses. So that means Comrade Moses must have been in conversation, in communication with Mr. Ladidi, and that's just the way it is. So let's go back to the topic for today. Sorry everyone for directing the diversion. So back to the topic for the day. So we all have a role to play in this just for mobile thing. I have a lot of enemies, and I also have people that believe what I say. And the same thing goes with other hosts too. They have people that can die for them. But there's nothing wrong when you have, if you have your favorite host. But always put it on the back of your mind that a host is just a host, is a host. He can make or she can make a mistake at any given time. And even if you want to correct your host, you have to give room for correction. If your host does something wrong, there should be a room of engagement where you can correct the wrongdoing of the favorite host. But you should not protect that your host when some people trying to correct the host. You can defend, but the defense that you're defending should be limited. Because if you have been doing things rightly, we wouldn't have allowed Bukky Jesse to derail the cause of justice for Mohbad for so long. Apart from derailing justice, he messed up people's life, brought people's personal matter out with fabrications and lies. Now the same people Bukky Jesse that is now the goddess of Bimidebe now ends up becoming someone that is actually begging or Belegushi. Do you know the people that Bukky has made, that he has made, that he has torn their mind against Elegushi by her just coming online and saying trash or what she does not know anything about? Saying trash about Elegushi. This one I was not confirmed. I was told he knew. I did not confirm. Let me say it again. I was told. I did not hear anything about it myself. Maybe I was just so busy or lazy to go and listen to the whole program and confirm when he said it. When he said on our program, if you are even up there when she was apologizing to Elegushi and you come and talk anything against Elegushi, it will cause shit out of you. Didn't it happen? Was it not causing people that were on the conversation abusing Elegushi? It was blocking them, and worshipping you for them. So your almighty Bukky that was a gladiator of your Simba back then, if she has made a U-turn and now dragging the man that you do not want to hear about because she planted hatred of that person into your heart because you could not use your common sense. Busy bros, I am not talking about the case in Abuja now. I was just talking about, we can see the topic here today. I'm just doing a recap. The case in Abuja is fine. It's just that it's just a little bit. I don't like talking about some sensitive things on social media. People should learn to know me by now. Some people are really angry because they expect me to be saying some things. I just don't like saying that. The reason is that if you have joined me since the beginning of this program segment, I do say something that there are some that are actually seeking justice, and there are some that they are doing so many things to make sure you don't get that justice. You don't want to be given status of your progress or what little thing that you've done to the other people because as I'm giving you the answer, I might be streaming. They might be streaming from other platforms. You don't know who they are recording that's going to be on social media. And is it everything you have to bring on social media? Just social media has messed up a lot of things for us. And social media have done a lot of good things for us because I won't lie to you, social media, social media has done, it has a good side, it has bad sides. Only if you know how to make use of the social media. It has a good side, it has a bad side. It's the people that are in the justice movement should learn how to make use of the social media thing. Social media has helped in propagating justice for Mohbad. And the reason why we are staying relevant on justice for Mohbad today is because of the means of social media. It is only the people in this diaspora that are talking about justice for Mohbad. I swear to God, in Nigeria, nobody is talking shit about justice for Mohbad. Everybody has moved on. That December is what people are talking about now, and people are hungry. People are not talking about Jumba. It is the people in the diaspora that are keeping the mobile alive. Where? On social media. If the people in the diaspora desire to stop talking about justice, I swear to God, there's not going to be anything in Nigeria. Nobody will be talking about it. It is the people in the diaspora that are talking about justice for mobile, and that want keeping it alive through the help of the internet. But either the internet is good or not, you should learn when to use it, how to use it, and how to use it. Sorry, I had bad network issues. We are currently having network issues in the region. Stop playing games. You are not in Abuja, okay? Mr. Latade, stop playing that game, okay? That's in Abuja. Because you notice that I've cast you, you now want to be saying Abuja. Do you think Bossman is dull? You think I'm too dull? I think I'm the kind of people that you can just come up with playing some games with. Stop that shit, okay? Stop it. You are not in Abuja. I know who you are. You're not in Abuja. If you cannot come up, then fuck it. Stop it. You're not in Abuja. You're not in Abuja. Number one, I know that you're not Moses. You're not commit Moses. So because I just said that one to just make it whatever. You are not Moses. You are someone that President Moses is talking to, and you are also the person that Moses talks to that could actually be a journalist. So you know who you are. And those that actually get the connection will know who this person is. So that's circumstance. So I'm just pointing to let you know that you are trying to play the fact that you are in Abuja, or you're trying to play that we should think that you are Moses. You are not Moses. Okay? You are not Moses. Okay? The more you talk, the more we get to know, the more people here get to know who you are. So people that are reasonable know who you already are now. So you've been casted. So that's just what it is. No connection in Abuja. No connection in Abuja. So that is on that side, on that part. So alright. So on now Buki said Obelegushi is the father of Liam in the past. Buki said a lot of things to the point that it was on our platform that Baba Mohbad almost got arrested on the case of Obelegushi. She was gingering Baba Mohbad to speak ill of Obelegushi. Ọmọ yìí ò ní bólẹ̀gì nílé wa o, ò ní bólẹ̀gì ní ìran wa o, àwọn tó pa Mohbad yìí, ọ̀pá Mohbad because of money. What again? If Mohbad do DNA, I will point out who pa Mohbad. Àwọn bàbá Liam ló ṣe kíníkan on that platform there. And she was promoting all that. When Elegushi decided to hire a lawyer in the UK, she was like, she thought everything was a joke. So she also hired a lawyer to defend her. But at every appearance of a lawyer, she has to pay them money. Because when you continue to go to court, now you are in the UK, you will spend all your money on them. Because at every appearance, you have to pay them. So, and it now got to the point that because I remember at some point at the middle of this year, or early quarter of this year, when she came out to say that, I am going through a lot. That was the beginning of this year, the quarter. We are currently with Elegushi. My food, Elegushi, you were any I was laughing. I was laughing. I was laughing. Shaking my head. If you cannot come to Nigeria, there is law in the UK now. Another hired a lawyer, and then they take up a suit. So when she saw that this thing, of course, when you see when you cyberbullying, cyber stalking, it has its limitation, and we have the criminal aspect, and we have it has its criminal side. It has the what's it called? Please help me if you can help me online, because Mr. Oladili has distracted my brain. I won't lie to you. So it has the criminal side and it has the civil side. Okay? So a criminal part side of whatever, you can be jailed. But in the UK, you may not be jailed, but you can be sued like for money. Because if you claim that how this person has destroyed your image, he has destroyed you, you've not been able to walk, you will pay. And I don't think Bukky Jesse has money. I told that she has just moved to a new house. That means she make a lot of money in this justice movement of Irali or Ramoto and all stuff like that. Some people are giving her money to do all those stuff like that. And you are now paying your lawyer every day. Of course, you don't know how long it's going to take, because the upper lawyer will continue to do whatever. So when they got to a state to repay and doesn't have money to give down, and this thing is going to mess up a career in America. I mean, in the UK. And because, number one, Bukky Jesse has already gotten a strike from Country Queen. Country Queen finished Bukky Jesse when Bukky Jesse messed with Country Queen. Bukky Jesse's job, they gave her an asterisk on her own whatever. Whereas if she loses that her job, to she don't say could be in the UK since last year, not in basic that we know about. This one is one of the charlatan that we have on Justice Mobile in Nigeria. Don't pay my destroyer on people's whatever there. And the country queen took her and reported that to the authority. And you know what did they do? They put that stamp on her passport like this, and whatever. To buy why red flag no one wants to hire this one. Because the government put it right there for her. She's still battling with the one with the country queen and some other people. Then the Oba again. Wawali. According to your sources in Abuja, I was told the sum of 20 million was sent to you for Moses. 20 million. People are so stupid. 20 million. So who sent me 20 million? That one's just a diversion. You, Jamie. $20 million. Whoever the whatever from Abuja that told you about Otimati, whoever that is giving you that or even going to buy Otibate Papa. Where do you want to get the 20 million from? From Moses. Who want to give Moses 20 million to give to me? Right? And I did not give 20 million to Moses. If that is what that what you wrote is a mistake. Moses is not giving me any money. So I don't know what you're talking about. Did you give me permission to post the proof on my blog? You can post it on your blog if you have the proof. Please go ahead. $1 million. Yes, I give you the permission to post it. 20 million. Post it, please. And before you post it on your blog, you can also come out here and come and display it. You can come out here again to also display it so that I will keep silent. I will keep short about it. And you can go on your post or upload again and then display so people can go there and refer it. So I have sent you a request, Mr. Olade. All right. Well, you have to protect your identity. I see. So, Mr. Olade, but the fact is that you are in communication with Commit Moses. So it was Commit Moses that told you what you are saying now, isn't it? On the comment section, please. I'm giving you attention now, Mr. Olade. It was Commit Moses that is telling you what you are saying now, isn't it? Mr. Oladele. Oh, you played the fifth. I could be a journalist too. Yeah. But I'm not a professional journalist. Like, I know how to play the game because I know you playing games and I'm going to dribble you the way you are trying to play words too. I'm an investigator, in case you don't know. I am. I'm an investigator. So when you play the field, I understand you play the field, you don't want to display or whatever, but I already know who you are already. So either you or whatever, you can be playing whatever with the audience of the people that are actually listening to us right now, but I already know who you are already. So when you make some whatever, I'm only giving you attention. All right, because you've been civil with your whatever. That's why I'm giving you the lead. That I'm only giving you responding to you because you've been civil, and that is it. So there's nothing bad in you interested in knowing whatever happened, but the fact is that you are in communication with Moses, and but you are not Moses, and you are a journalist, and you're likely to be the host that granted those wrong information and then a little bit of truth in it and then a little bit of lies in it as well, probably from maybe it was Moses that told you or you learn it from yourself. So, I'm just playing with my words as well. No. I'm not falling to his trap. I am playing along too. So don't worry. Is it true you asked Moses to arrest Mr. Joseph as part of the investigation process? As Alabama Joseph done what is needed, what warranted an arrest. So sometimes when you hear something, people need to think with their brains. You don't have to assess your hassle. If Alabama, when I'm saying it again, has done something, whatever, who is the hell is Moses that want to make arrest? Is Moses a police officer? Is Moses, I'm saying it again so I can tell him, is he a police officer to make an arrest? So who the hell is Moses when we're talking about making an arrest? So when you want to talk to me, you need to package yourself very well with your words. So if you want to tell that, that's what I was saying. In case if your words and the way you're typing, there's a little bit of typical errors in it, then you should come up here and let us talk. But you say you don't want to disclose your identity. Your identity is already casted to me already. All right. So if Moses is giving you all those four faboos, let him come and say it here. You can also bring the Moses that is telling you to come up here and come and say it. What is wrong with you with what is said to Moses? What is money said to Moses meant for? You said Moses said that somebody took over his role. Which role is he doing? Did he tell you the role that he is actually working with? I mean, the role that he's actually occupying. And if truly somebody take over his role, what did he do wrong for somebody to take over his role? Or why did the person take over his role? Because if you do not do something wrong, nobody's going to take over his role. And who took over his role? Then really not me, Bossman, because I'm not in Nigeria. He's based in Nigeria. I am based overseas. So what are you talking about? So he is the one who told you that I talk about his role. That means you know that that person that is giving you those information is a big liar. I am intentionally just responding to you. Okay? So don't think that I'm falling for you or whatever. I'm only intentionally responding to you. He said, I don't want to pay him attention. I know I told you that I am intentionally I'm giving him paying him attention for real. No, I'm not saying that I'm giving I said I'm giving him attention because he's been civil and is and me responding to him, I'm getting to know more from him. So that's why I'm responding to him. But it seems that some of us do not understand why I'm responding. Alright? So the more I respond, the more it brings more things out for me to get to know what is in the lens. At the point because I play that, okay, maybe he's Moses, he's now trying to hide under the word, okay, yes, it's Moses, he's in Abuja here. I said, come, you need to come before. You are not Moses. You are not Moses. So because I said that does not mean that you have to. So I make it so he's not controlling the tenacity of what we're talking about here. Okay, he just want to be smart, but I think I've actually outsmarted him already. So that's just what it is. So he's not controlling my whatever. I'm only giving him attention, and I'm apologizing to the audience that I'm talking to for diverting and giving attention to this person, and I'm just intentionally giving attention to this person so that with the way we conversing with this person, you two will be able to spot out the difference from what we are talking about. That's why. If you have balls, come up and express yourself and stop distracting everyone. Why did you get the impression that the Mobad case is going to the High Court? Where did you get the impression that the Mobad case is going to the High Court? Anyway, I think all the things that we've had enough with Mr. Ladeli and all the boy that's going in the conversation, I guess those that are very intelligent should be able to know what is really going on here. And Leo has been named as a petitioner. Who the hell is Leo? Who the hell is Leo? Are you guys just name dropping that Leo is a petitioner? Who is Leo? And who is Leo to take over Moses' spot? And what has Moses done wrong that somebody else will have to take over his spot? See, make it make sense to me, guys. Okay, guys, I know that you might not understand. I'm just giving attention to this guy. There's people on the comment section. Okay, so that's just what it is. Okay. The person talking right here is no other person, but I believe the person is Kekram. In case you don't know, that person on that Oladele. So that's just the way it is. You should have come up with your real account to take attention because you know that if you talk to me on your real account, I'm not going to respond to you. You know me very well. You are not, I'm not going to respond to you. So if you want to talk, you can come with your real account. Stop all these childish coming and be playing. Do you think Bossman is too dull that you are going to be playing some pranks with Oladele or Oladele and all stuff like that? Stop all that bullshit. So I just wanted to catch you to let you know that I'm playing. When I tell you people that I'm playing along, I'm playing along. I just want to know more things and all that, so that you people that that you understand things, you can actually deduce from why I am giving attention to this person. I just want the person to give more, whether so that you guys can have enough documentation to cast in more. So so this person here is a journalist, and the person you just said what I just said. Okay, this person is not Moses, he's not anything, isn't it? And Leo, and I keep asking, he said that Leo take over for Moses. Who is Leo to take over Moses? And what is Moses' role that Leo will want to take over him? What did he do wrong that will warrant somebody else to take over his position? That means if somebody is over to take over his position, that means there must have been something that a certain person must have done wrong that somebody else would have taken over his own saddle. That's just a simple thing. Now, look at all this, whatever that is coming out, wrong information, saying that Leo petition, whatever. And you said you have a blog. I want to double dare you to bring out evidence of where Leo, I don't know who the Leo you're talking about is. You are just trying to put people's name and to instigate fight. And this is, sorry everyone, and I'm going to put this thing right there, and I'm going to be frank because now I am really getting irritated. I'm not dancing to this person, but it's just that the kind of childish role that this person is a person of Comrade Moses trying to instigate and trying to create whatever and trying to cause a lot of diversion or diversion from people or trying to create a little bit of enmity. I don't know why he's not mentioning the Leo. I don't know who the Leo is that he is talking about that's taking over from him. And if truly I have told you the identity of this Oladele person, and if you can refuse, if you know who the person is with a fake account, all right? And then the person kept on mentioning names of people, mentioning Leo, dragging Leo into what does not concern Leo on this matter, and then saying that Leo petition. And I want to challenge you to bring out a paperwork or documentation of where Leo, you said Leo Entertainment. Yeah, instigating fight, yes. Where Leo wrote whatever on Comrade Moses. I'm challenging you to bring it out. You say you have a post. Post it on your timeline and let the whole thing. I have invited you up here. You said you don't want to come up here to do whatever. I understand. Okay? But the fact is that when you kept on I don't like, I was entertaining you, but I am already getting irritated because you kept on mentioning someone that is not even in the picture, Leo, on the matter that is supposed to. I don't even know, why do you want to keep instigating fight and putting Leo? What does Leo got to do with Comrade Moses? Is it what Comrade told you? And if Comrade told you that you got Bashemo no one, can you got to wrong? Tomatic Bashemo lower. Each position will need Comrade hold. Tell my 15 you come and fix Bashelo lower. Kilo shit on my fix Bashemo lower. You are even printing. If controlling Moses does so, you are even making him. You are spoiling his image. Oh, Moshe, you are making Moses to look stupid. And in case if he's also listening and all that, then you should come and tell that, because this is all what is happening right here is nothing but bullshit. Bullshit. This is very childish, a charlatan way of reasoning. And Team Justice, don't worry. I know I was just responding so that the person we correct any more we pay, I know, and then I'm also responding in case of those that are also listening to the write up to I am doing that for a reason. Okay. And then I don't know, maybe I'm doing it correctly. I stand to be corrected. But I just wanted to, but I've gotten whatever I want to get. I know who the person is, who this person is, and the Oladele is. Okay, definitely not commit Moses, but it's someone that is working for Moses and all that, and trying to instigate whatever. I'm bringing Leo into this matter. But Leo Bashemo Leo petition. Who is Leo to petition Moses? What does Leo has on commit Moses? And that is just fallacy. And when you gave that is what just got me irritated in the first place. So that is in that area. I can confirm that Leo changes were below Arifa's rates. Leo charges were below Arifa rates. And that's why Arifa was fired. K-Crown, stop all those stuff, okay? If it is K-Crown, but I'm not whatever, but I know who the person is. Alright, so just let this go. Let the Eka. But all this game that you are playing, now you are talking about Arifa. Arifa was never a member of UAG. I repeat, Arifa was never a member of UAG. Okay? Arifa was never a member of UAG. Arifa was only just an associate. When the police were coming to Lagos, Arifa was just a person that we contacted to be with the police when they were in Lagos. So he was not a member of the UAG. So any brief here, and that's just the way it is. Leo is not a member of the UAG. What else do you want to know? Oh, Leo arrest is pending. See, let us continue with our analysis. This guy is just a distraction. This person is just a distraction. So, yeah. So, I don't want to block you, but you are free to, once you're being civil, you're not being disrespectful on the comment section, you're free to express yourself. All right. I just want to grow mind and all that. And also, I don't want to create enmity. I don't want to create enemy. We just want us to reflect on what has happened in the past. All right. And in case any one of you, the audience, that you were not feeling it anymore because I was responding to Mr. Ladele and some other people talking about Moses and all stuff like that. I was just doing that intentionally. I'm just repeating all these things just for you to understand that it was intentional. Me responding was intentional. And then I believe that with me responding, I'm responding tactically. Okay? I'm responding tactically because my response is to get to know who behind the whole thing and all stuff like that. So I actually gotten my answer. So if you say that your boss man is from no. I have gotten, and I believe that if you are wise, you will have spotted the difference as well. So you can see that. That is it. All right. So that is it. So and in case of correction about the Leo, I don't know who Leo is. Leo is does not have anything to sue comrade or petition comrade. She Leo she comrade in Abi comrade lo she Leo that Leo will want to petition comrade. All right. So this person, eh, definitely Moses is discussing with some people, and these people were the one that is like a K-pop fighter with Moses. But let Moses himself come out because I am going to be waiting here and all that. But putting Leo and trying to instigate whatever with Leo and saying that Leo petition whatever, that is fallacies and that is a lie. And Leo, there's nothing about Leo. Leo does not take over anything from anybody. Okay, and then what again? Yes, about Arifa. Yes, Arifa is an associate, but not a member of the UAG. He's an associate. He was on ground when the police were coming. He was the one with the police and also for that. That was all. That was just the role of Arifa, and also for that he helped out when it's necessary. He played his whatever and just remove it, but not a member of the UAG group. And that is just it about like said about Leo. So whoever that is giving you those wrong information is like just cooking lies to you. Okay, you guys can say you have a documentation. The documentation that you guys claim you have, somebody sent it to me. If you go and the documentation is very straightforward. Go and read it very well. If you don't understand it, get yourself someone that can read, that can digest, and that can show it to you and tell you what the whole thing is all about. It is not a petition, it's not a suing or whatever. Read it. It is a straightforward thing. According to because they sent it to me, I read it, and I don't know why you are coming up with it. Use the name of Leo there. Is it Leo that? So that is just I don't understand. Yetunde special. What again that you don't understand, Yetunde? Let us move. Okay, but I don't understand. What is it that you don't understand? The documents. Okay, what is it about the document that you don't understand, Yeti? You can come up. so that you'll be able to express yourself.
Hi, good afternoon, Bossman.
Today special. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm good, sir. The document that was sent, can I ask? Because I hope you'll not be angry.
Well, I'm here to ask questions. If you cannot answer your question, I'll just tell you, madam, just like the way Mr. Ladele did, I will do the same thing to you. So, yeah, I think there's no point, there's no fight in that. If you ask a question I cannot answer, and then, so I don't know anything about it, I'll just tell you that I don't understand, I don't know what you want me to say. So, you can free to ask.
You said the document sent to Comrade Moses, is it the document? Or you said it's not petition. You said it's not an invitation of the police. You said, okay, let me use the document sent to Comrade Moses. You said a copy was sent to you.
Who said so?
And you had no.
Who told you?
You had no idea that it's going to be sent out.
Who told you that the copy was sent to me?
You said the copy that someone tagged you.
2 days ago, somebody saw it and they screenshot it and they sent it to me. Just like the way you guys saw it, I was sent to it. And I was like,
You did not know about it. You did not know that it was going to be sent out.
I don't know. If you ask me, who should I ask? Please. No, that's just the honest.
The way you are twisting it is unfair. But let's.
No. I'm just being honest with you. What do you want me to say for real? I can't say what I don't.
You did not know about the document. You did not know the context in which it was sent out. There was no discussion about money missing, Bossman.
Do you think money?
Or you are pleading the fifth on that one.
Okay. Did you hear from me that I told you that money was missing?
No, I'm just asking. Like the context of the document was about missing money. That was the context of the document that was sent out. Abi.
Who sent the document out? Let me hear your own.
If that's what I'm asking, who sent the document out? You didn't have any idea about it?
I don't know. And definitely, I don't know nothing about it outside. You should ask Moses himself. I'm serious.
But man, just tell us that you don't want.
I'm answering you. If I don't want to answer you, I will tell you I don't want to answer. I will tell you straight up for real. I don't know if you want me to lie against on myself. I don't know how to document. I was. The person that sent me was actually here. I don't know. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw it. I was like,
Is it being sued?
Does it say that it was sued? Did you say anything like a suing? Yesterday you go to school. I've seen you talk before, and you sound really well.
No, this is what I'm trying to like. You see, my brain when it comes to when I read it, my brain is like I like to fix puzzle. When I look at something, I see something as a puzzle. So when I'm not connecting A and B together, I said, okay, Bossman will know about it. And my thinking was that whenever you're on live, that like when I came today, you had already done the live for more than 2 hours. When I came in, I was like, okay,
2 hours. I've not been here for 2 hours. I don't even know.
Is it like 1 hour, an hour into the show? Yeah, I think you started the show around 10.
I don't know.
Is it 10? Yeah.
I don't know.
Around 10.
Just go ahead. But Yeti says.
I said I'm going to ask you the question directly. Not me asking.
I want to answer one of your questions.
Okay.
The document that you're talking about, I do not know nothing about the document outside. How we got outside?
Well, you know about the document inside.
Hold on. I will not answer your question. I will only answer a question I want to answer. How the document got, I don't know nothing about it. I was sent a document. Bossman, is this true? And I was like, what? Now that happened just 2 days ago. The person sent it to me in the evening. I saw it in the midnight. Alright? I saw it at midnight. So...
Can I still ask one more question?
Okay, go ahead, please. You are my favorite, so I will answer you. If I don't want to answer, I'll just keep quiet. And if I want to keep quiet, I'm
You
not
said,
quiet for a
you
reason.
said, if I'm like, with the way my brain works, and with the way I nitpick everything, you said you don't know about the document outside. Yes. You didn't know how it got to social media. That means you must have had an idea about it before it got to social media. You were not just expecting it outside the social media. If I'm to pick it, I'm not saying you should answer that part. I'm talking for myself. Like now, let's put that. You did not know about it outside, right?
I'm not going to answer. Today, in all what
you did not know about the document.
In what you just said here, I want to let you to know that I did not know about the document. I did not know. Actually they see the document out there is how I saw it too. I got to see it for the first time 2 days ago out there.
You did not hear about it. You did not hear about it at all. Bossman, you're telling me you're telling me that you did not hear about it like first thought, or someone just mentioned it to your head. You're telling me that outside or inside.
I want to repeat myself again. I want to make myself clear. You need to pay attention when I'm talking. All right. I'm very careful with all what I say. If I don't want to answer you, I will tell you point blank. I will not answer that. And if I'm talking, I also talk tactically. All right. And now, what I want to tell you now is that I am not aware of that document outside. Everything you want to ask, I don't need to answer. I have the document out there. Ask Moses himself.
I'm good. I picked what I want to pick. Mm-hmm. You're not aware of the document outside.
So ask me.
Now, I have a question again.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
And the question is this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm always curious. I've always asked questions. I don't like to assume.
Do you have a thought? Do you have a concern or whatever on the document outside there, or what is your own take on that?
No. I'm just like, if there's no reason for any concern, the document should not be set out. So that means there's some hanky-panky being played. That is why the document was sent out. I'm not asking questions. Yeah,
so who sent it out?
Underground. Where are the underground? I don't know. But they have a lawyer representing them. So for the lawyer to set that out, that means it's something serious. Owó dọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan, owó yẹn ò débi tó yẹ kó dé. What's the guess I got some forget? Thank you. You're not going to talk on it.
You are my dear friend. Yeah, it is special. That is why I brought you out to talk, because I want you just to. And the reason why I've been responding to Ololade is because of that. He's been really moderate in the way he talks. And I want you to feel included. That's why I actually asked you to come on here to express yourself. And
I'm just curious about.
I do not want you to step on the friendship boundaries, because yes.
That is why I'm trying to pause it.
So you have your thought process. I've seen you, I've heard you talk when you give analysis. You are sharp, you are intelligent. Don't play the fool. Just sit down and fold your hands and watch how things go. Don't just be quick to that stuff like that. Just pay attention and just read it. That's just the way it is. And don't try to instigate or try to step on the boundaries.
I'm not instigating anything.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just giving you a piece of advice. I'm just talking in general. Like the Oladele was doing and all stuff like that. So So definitely, say some people were talking to you and all that. I don't know if whatever you've heard will be wrong. I understand you want to know the clarification of all things. Just hold on and relax. Some people say that Comrade has been arrested. Who arrested Comrade? You see how people are just.
Will you still talk about it, or you
If it's
you will not
necessary,
talk about it?
when it is necessary to talk about it, we will talk about it. But if you are telling me, or they told you that I, Bossman, threw that stuff out on the bar, I do not have any idea how it came out of the media. Then you should ask Moses himself.
No, I believed you when you said you didn't know I'd go to the media. I understand.
So I understand what is going on. The Oladile or whatever that was here, you know who the person is, and you know the game that is going on. I am well prepared for all that. Okay? So just fold your hands and watch. Okay? Whatever play or dribbling that they're trying to play and all there, I understand. So what is your own take on the documentation that you saw? Did you say that it is Bossman that released the document to the public?
And I believed you when you said.
Okay.
You did not release it.
Who released the document and how did the bloggers got it? At least the blogger will have gotten it from someone. Okay.
That's what I'm like.
Exactly. So they should go and get that, do that for right. It's go and ask who and all that. So I'm aware of the game.
But is the document, let me ask you one question. Is the document...
I'm not going to answer that your question. You today, I am not going to answer that your question. No, I told you, stay away from the real part of friendship, whatever. Just you are intelligent. Watch how things unfold by itself. All right.
Wait. No. It's the document real.
Oh my goodness. Maybe you were talking to Moses or whatever that is giving you information. You should not confirm if it is real or not. How about that?
I don't know.
Why are you putting me in the state for me to respond on
because I'm saying you're on different platforms and I've engaged with you like once.
I've not talked about this. Yes, I know. I've not talked about this. But it seems you have a lot of information about this. So whoever that came to give you those information, like Oladele is doing, they should have asked who gave them the information that is this document real or fake?
Nobody's giving me. I saw the document on.
As you see I just saw it on Titi Kush just yesterday. You see, just like the way you saw it. After the person that sent it to me, I never knew that it was on the page. I was like, So I saw the edited, and I was like, So I was not asking people. Then I told me that there's a host that was talking about it, and they said, go to Titi Kush, and I went on Titi Kush. I said, okay. How did this? So you should ask Latoya himself what is going on, and what kind of game is being played. And I don't think asking accountability in any given matter, I don't think it is a crime. Okay?
Okay. After everything you have said now, the last part you said now, I'm not supposed to like, it's just a formal way of asking for accountability. That's all.
Yeah, it's not a crime. It's not
You would have said
I just told you that asking accountability in any given situation, I don't think
you have just relieved me from that stress.
That is your own prerogative on things. I cannot say you can hold on to whatever I said. I am very tactical in my response.
You have answered it.
I've answered your question.
If
I think I've answered your question. Okay, that's good.
You have answered it now.
Okay.
Since no form of arrest has taken place, and for you to even ask for accountability, I'm just throwing this out. I'm not saying it. I'm not asking a question. For you to even ask for accountability, that means there's no smoke. There's no fire without the smoke. You understand? So let me just.
I stand by you, but I stand with what you just said. Yes, there's no fire without a smoke. That is why when Dele was asking that one Leo took over Moses' job, I was like, who is Leo to take over Moses' job? And who is Moses? What has Moses done that somebody has to take over his job? Can you see what I'm saying?
That's not.
No. Why do you say like that? Tell me why.
Because I don't even know who Leo is, but I know that Comrade Moses is like. Comrade Moses is like the eye of you guys in Nigeria, or the leg, or the eye of you guys in Nigeria, like
they are.
yeah,
So you know. So you know. So yeah. So but
okay. But you know what? You told me not to instigate anything. So let me just. But there's no smoke. There's no fire.
And I said I agree. I said I just told you that I agree with you. You
smelled something.
I said I agree with you. And that's why I asked you that. Whatever document that you said you have, is there anything wrong in that?
No, there's nothing wrong in asking for accountability.
Okay.
You don't even have to ask for accountability to be given.
Okay. So if you know that whatever you just do the needful, and that is it. That's not. And then people saying that he was arrested, he was petitioned. I was like, what? Stop. And then they put Leo into the matter. They talk about that river. I was like, what is all this thing coming from? That means the rumor is coming from somewhere. But I know where it's coming from. And I know the game is being played. And I know those that is behind the Oladele or Dele and all that. Which I know that people that are here are smarter, they know who the person is by now, and I know what is going on ground. And that's just. Is this someone we are both thinking about, or is he? You can't know the person I'm thinking about, but is this someone like? Is it a common ground we're thinking about? Yeah, there's a person that you know. It's a person that everyone know. That's with the fake name. Yes. We are not thinking the same way now. How are you so sure that it's the person I know? Yeah, you know the person because I know you know the person. Does the name have I inside? I know. No I inside. But I just say no get I inside. Is the person, I don't understand. The person doesn't have no I inside, okay? How about that? I've got some facts. I've got some facts. Which fact did you get? Today, I know my brain is not positive. Nobody should ask questions about covering Moses again. You know, ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ lọ̀rọ̀ tí ń jáde. And you're not talking. You think you're not talking. At the same time, you are talking. So let's just leave it like that. But I just wonder. So I just don't like the fact that they're trying to be he's dropping names of that doesn't matter, and they're trying to instigate. I don't know why they mentioned Leo in this matter. Leo is not a member. Leo, I don't know why Leo would want to take over. Whoever they got information from that Leo take over commit Moses' job. Okay, what did whoever gave me that info? What gave me in Moses' shit that Leo would want to take over his job? You must have done something wrong. You? That's somebody else will take over your place, right? Yes or no? Or yes or no? I want to ask a question. Yes or no? Or no comments is the answer. Is Comrade Moses still your eye and your leg in Nigeria? Yes or no comments? I'm going to play the fifth on that. Is it still your trusted eyes and leg in Nigeria? Yes or no comments? Listen, I am going to drop you because you begin to be going to the. I've told you that do not cross the path of friendship. Okay. No, that is why normally if I want to ask a question, I will not give the no comments part. You understand? There will not be option of no comments. It will be like I will give you the stuff. You know how myself and Moses is, right? So I will give you that whatever to figure that out and give yourself the answer and give yourself that answer. Okay? So I don't have to give you a yes or no on that. I said yes or no comments. No comment. Okay. No comment. It's fine. Yeah. So no comment on that. All right. So I picked it because if the person is still there was a time that you were, I don't know the context on which you were saying this stuff, but you made it clear that no, Arifa is just someone we send stuff in Abuja. It's not like he's part of anything or he knows about anything. You said it clearly. You were clear and distinct. In fact, your voice was clear on it. With you that we know,
when you are actively involved with someone or actively involved in something, someone will be able to read through it. So for you to say no comments means a lot. Because you are a bold yes, you are not a no.
So, comrade is when it comes to UAG, comrade is a name on the UAG. So when you were not saying that is when Oladele was saying that somebody took over the role of comrade, and I was like, who will take over the role of comrade? And who is Leo to take over the role of comrade? And then they come up again
to say that. What is the role of comrade? Because I just asked you about the role of comrade.
That's why I ask you, what is the role of comrade? Because Oladele, that is comrade.
The role of comrade that you answered me was, is your high and your leg in Nigeria. Is the high and leg of UAE in Nigeria. You understand? So when I asked you, is this still the high and leg?
And who told you that comrade is the high of UAG in Nigeria? And where did you get that from?
I've seen instances that they will say comrade will submit Nikinekon, or comrade Nikinekon, or comrade Nikinekon. You understand?
Who said that? Did I say that?
No, not you. I've heard.
Is what you heard, and that's why I'm saying that okay, it is your prerogative to choose whatever you want to listen to, or whatever information that you get from people or third party or wherever you want to get your information from. You've heard. So the kind of answer you want to get from me, I'm sorry, dear friend, you can't get it from me.
Oh, you're still giving me the answer. You think you're not giving me the answer?
Okay.
As of saying nothing, you're saying something.
Okay, if you say so.
As of saying nothing, you're saying something.
So to you now, you think Leo took over the position of Moses? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know Leo.
Okay.
I don't know Leo.
So why are they now putting Leo into that context that Leo took over?
Who is Leo? Who is Leo?
And then they said that Leo petitioned Moses, and some people say that Moses has been arrested. What is going on here?
Wait, let me ask you a question again, Bossman. Yes, no comment.
I will begin to give you no comments. Just talk.
The summon of accountability for Comrade Moses. In case he's not able to, is not accountable for the stuff. How am I supposed to use that English? Help me with that English now. If he's not accountable,
how will I help you with the English? I don't know what you want to talk about.
Wait. I formed this in my head. The puzzle don't click. In case he's not accountable enough to UAE's satisfaction, will it lead to his arrest or him being sued?
Did you think Comrade embezzled money? Let me throw that question back to you. I want to use the question to answer your question. Please permit me to do that.
I'm not saying he embezzled money, but I believe money was missing.
So, if you believe, if money was not missing, do you say is that? And do the accountability.
And that is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
With the notion outside, with the notion running on people's head outside, let me use myself, with the notion running on my head, if he's not accountable enough to his satisfaction, will that lead to his arrest or him being sued? Yes, no comment.
In any given organization, no, you're not Yeti, you're my dear friend, Yeti Special. You need to change that, you're Yeti. Then that Yeti is a condemned name now after all.
Yeah, but Yeti is a good name.
It's a condemned name.
Yeah, Yeti is a good name. Yeti is a good name.
Yeah, you have a good name, Yeti. Just that some people just want to mess up that name. Yeah, Yeti is a good name. It's just that, what did you ask me again? See, the thing is that I get it. See, Yetunde, in every given organization, no matter how little or how small it is, there should be a room for transparency and some other things. And I guess if they say that there should be accountability, if there's not something hidden, so why don't you want to do that? You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't do that, then of course there's going to be an issue then, because you don't want to do that, of course, that's something, I don't know how it's going to lead to. It depends on, it's not in the depends on whoever that is championing whatever, if they want to go ahead or not. So it is. So in every given organization, if they ask for it, they have to do it, but they have to resolve that part on it. So if they ask for accountability, I don't think there's a big deal in that part.
I have a question again.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
See, you are really distracting me now, today special. From one question to another question.
Sorry. I'm trying to there's a place I'm going, but there's no way I'm going to go to that place without asking this question, because you will not give me the answer I want if I just go to that place direct. So let me just ask questions for me to clear my mind.
And this is going to be the last question I'm going to answer you. I'm giving you the grace because of after hearing you talk, and that's why I'm answering you. So, but
that's right. Before I form any theory in my head, before I form any theory in my head, or before I start, thinking about 50 million things that doesn't matter, I like to form my own. Now, let's put it like this. Money was missing, right?
Did you hear from me that money is missing? Or money was missing? Did you hear from me? Did I say that to you that money was missing?
The context of the document. You read the document. So okay, that's you don't know anything about the document. You read the document, right?
Yeah, the document was sent to me.
Did you go through the document?
Yes, I do.
Did you understand the document?
Do you understand? Do you, when you read the document?
Yeah, I understand the document because the context of the document was what share you. That's the.
So, you are a very intelligent person. Now, why are you sounding to me like Bookie Jason like this? What is going on?
I know. I'm going somewhere. You did not let me go somewhere.
There is no way you are going, Katie. Okay? There's no way you are going. What I'm trying to let you know is that if you understand the document according to what you say you saw online, that's what that was sent to me. Is it not? It is self-explanatory.
It
is self-explanatory now. So according to what you said, you don't need me to portray or to come and to fagilate.
As Comrade Moses says, as if we reply to that document, do you have any knowledge if he has replied to the document?
I cannot answer that now. Go and ask him now.
I cannot ask him. It's not my question.
I cannot answer that question. You're actually going to the far on what I don't want to talk about.
Okay. Let's leave it. Thank you very much.
And whoever released that document, they should ask the blogger where the blogger got it from. The blogger will know because it's going to be from hand to hand. They should be able to know who leaked that document out to the public, or if the document is real or fake. So you need to ask whoever that they say is coming with it, is this thing real or is fake? So, okay, they should ask her where she got it from.
And I also saw it on Fabone. Wait, why are people linking this with Leo? Is Leo not Leo smart? Or is it another Leo?
I don't know. Smart is different from this Leo. Is this that I'm talking about? Is Leo entertainment? Is a peaceful person. He has nothing to do with Moses. I am putting it out to you. See, that's why I keep saying that the wrong information that is what got sparked my brain when they started mentioning, I don't even know who Leo is, saying that Leo took over Moses' position. I keep telling them it's a common sense. If Moses is occupying a definite a particular position, okay, for somebody else to take over from him, that means something must have been wrong somewhere. For someone to take over your position. All right. So did you ask him who is Leo? Okay, what did you do that Leo will? If you said Leo take over his position, what did you do that will allow Leo to take over your position? It's a common sense now. You today.
The question again.
The question what? What's the question again?
I have a question again. Knowing you very well, you don't shy away from topic. You don't even avoid topic. The topic you're sure about, you talk about it. You go for it. You come with evidence. That is you. You that we know. So, what is so special about this topic that you're trying to avoid it?
Anyways, not to avoid. I avoid anything. There's nothing special about this. That's why I keep telling people is that one of the reasons why I do not see. I don't know when you join us here. I've talked about basically what you're actually trying to do. People trying to over-sabi and trying to dig air in people's mouth when people are not really ready to talk. All right, you have to understand people's privacy sometimes. I understand that you people are really
it's not like I avoid you. You don't want to talk about it.
If somebody doesn't already talk about it, there should be a reason why the person don't want to talk about it. I'm not talking. I'm talking in general now, not because of this topic. If what's my talk? What's I doesn't want to talk? I have my. If you should ask me, maybe not on social media, I will tell you why I don't want to talk about that. You will see the reason why I don't want to talk about it in public. I'm always right because there's always a reason. I don't, like I said, I have given reason about justice for Mohbad, the kind of justice that people are looking for, and what brought us together. One goal, seeking justice, but people want justice in a different ways. So people believe that Baba Mohbad is not looking for justice anymore. So people believe that die fine of Baba Mohbad are looking for justice. Are you going to say that they are also
looking for justice? No, he's not looking for justice anymore.
Anyway, so but people still believe that still dying. They had fan of Aloba that he's looking for justice. So are you going to say that? Okay.
I don't want to read that person.
Exactly. So
why will you look at him and just say it's like like telling us that Bukky is still looking for justice? Are you stupid? I'm sorry.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that I don't know why they are dragging Leo into this matter. Number one.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know.
I know, yeah, because you can see in the comment section there. You can say, so I do not know the position that comrade is occupying that Kowazentoma take over, or I think you know, and they're even saying that new petition comrade. Can you imagine that? They're saying that new regime comrade. Can you imagine that? And I asked Aladidi or Oladidi, like you should bring the document out where it says Leo's name or any document that she has or she has to bring that she can substantiate that Leo is suing Moses. And Kenemu is it they call it Leo Entertainment? Leo Entertainment got to do with commit Moses. Moses is Sheikh Leo Entertainment, but we warrant Leo to want to sue Moses. Now they are saying again that Moses, what did they say again? That Leo want to arrest, that I want to say that Moses should arrest Baba Mohbad. Is Moses a police officer? That you want to be the one to make arrest. Is he a police officer? Is Moses a police officer? That's why I keep saying that there are some things that you hear from people. You have to use our numbers to deduce some things. Not everything that we hear from people that we have to be crying and be spreading around. We have to have the ability to filter information, get the right word, and the one that is not whatever you have to do. And you have to do your own due diligence on whatever you heard before you start spreading or believing some things, including whatever you hear from me as well. Use your numbers until you're convinced. That is when you should start spending all those things. For real, these are the major things that actually derail this justice movement. You hear something, and the next thing the rumors are spreading around there. In every given
will you talk about it if Comrade Moses come outside and start talking about it?
Oh my God!
I would prefer to hear it from you than from
let me escalate this thing. Since Akuma want to come up, let me let him come up.
Today, good morning. Sorry, good afternoon, sorry.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Bossman. How are you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Yeah, if you don't mind me interjecting, Bossman, before, I start running my mouth, are you part of the group? And what did Moses did wrong? Because I read that thing, somebody said it to me.
The way they send it to you. The way they send it to you in the public is the way they send it to me too. I just said it that I was.
But that's why I'm asking you, are you not supposed to be part of the group? And who is that lawyer that signed to it?
Yeah. I cannot answer the question you're asking me. So.
Oh, why? Because is privilege or it will compromise? Eh? Is it privilege or it will compromise?
I don't want to talk about it. Like I said, I am interested in the.
Yeah, the reason why I asked that, with all due respect, is that it's either I've heard you said you are part of the underground, or somebody said you are part of the underground. So if you are part of the underground, fine. You don't need to tell me about anything because I don't want you to compromise the underground issue. But if you are not part of the underground, then you can talk about it. So you either no, you don't have to say. Just say you can't talk about it.
I've said this several times. Even Kobams can actually see that even when I can actually hear that I've been saying that I don't want to talk about this matter, and whenever I can talk about it, I will say it. I've been telling Yetunde that okay, I can anything she asks that I want to talk about, I talk about it. Anything she says, I say, okay, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. So whoever that they are getting the information from should be the one to come and say that. There's a one Oladele that's been here that's been causing a lot of commotion, talking about Leo, talking about this and that. Is Moses arrested? Is he arrested? Because they're saying that Moses is arrested. I'm not aware. So the way you guys saw that whatever online is where I also saw it online. How did whatever got